Hello everyone, this is Madhu from AdiYogiAyurveda. I know it's been a while and I just wanted to come and just speak of the ascension energies that we're feeling these days. I think Monday and Tuesday were fairly okay. On Tuesday, there were a little bit of purging and like a little bit of lifting up of fear and anxiety. The weekend was a lot of past life, I felt like, and maybe for some of you it came through to Monday as well. A lot of past life issues being healed, and yesterday was a very, very, it was very, I think it was one of the most difficult days because I felt like yesterday's purge was very like it's like a large amount purged in a short period of time. That's how I felt like. I felt a very strong block type of thing in my solar plexus. So solar plexus is being healed. I think it's from all these relationships that we have to reestablish new relationships now, a new way of being in relationships. And when I say relationships, it's relationships with everyone. There are different types of relationships, so it could be everyone. Like right now I'm working on establishing relationships with different people, including coworkers, because before I was very like, when you start the ascension process, when you awaken, it's very difficult because it's a lot of change, because life is not the way it used to be, because now on top of your normal life you have to go through all these purges, these healings, all these different types of energies. You're feeling everyone's energy, and like all these things are just being bombarded, and this downloads and integration of energies and light, and there's a lot going on. So now we're used to all that. So now it's like, okay, now it's kind of like we have mastered a lot of things, and it's time to come to a balance and harmony. That has been pretty much the theme of September: balance and harmony. And now we are in October, and now October, it's more like you've doing the balance and harmony, but also like spreading out again to reach out to different people, and creating connections with them while spreading your light, your way of living, your way of being. So I've had to go out of my comfort zone a lot. Many of us may have been feeling very discouraged because certain things didn't go the way we planned, and we thought maybe our manifestation skills are not working, and we're just discouraged. So it's kind of like I'm being put in like sink or swim type of situations, especially at work, to get that passion back up again, and to get that confidence back up again. So all these different challenges are sometimes presented to you, and don't look at them in that way. Sometimes it's very difficult not to, and I know I do the same thing, because obviously we go into that panic mode, but it's just like I try my level best to focus on what I need to learn from here. How can I grow from here? What am I lacking in my, in my personality, or what have I forgotten about myself? Like different things, like you're able to tap into your creative energies. The creative energies are not just for like dancing or art or anything like that, but being creative in finding solutions to everyday problems, creative thinking outside the box. All these things, there are different ways and creative ways of getting your work done, doing your work. So just expanding the definition of the terms that we already know. For example, creative, manifesting, like spirituality, expanding the knowledge to something more vast than what we already know. That's how I feel like. And then there was a lot of like stress and anxiety yesterday, and I was healing through all night. I couldn't sleep. I had literally had like very little sleep, and I just finished in the morning the purge. It was like this major all-nighter type of purge. But like I had to get through it, and yeah, I honestly don't know what kind of energies today will bring, but I made the intention to do it to the best of my ability. I'm just gonna do the best that I can, and I guess that's what we're all called to do, just do the best that I can and know that everything is going to be provided for no matter what. And another thing I noticed yesterday was, yeah, there is a lot of like this conflict like energies, but at the same time there's a lot of opportunities and there's a lot of good luck and good energy. Yesterday I felt there was a lot of Jupiter type of energy at play, and in the morning I was encouraged to wear yellow yellow sweater. So I was like, okay, because Jupiter stays Thursday, so I was wondering why I was, told to wear this on a Wednesday, because, Wednesday is Buddha's day, that is Mercury. So I was wondering why, but anyways, it really helped, because yellow is like very optimistic, and it helped with healing the solar plexus. And it's kind of like I have this apprehension of reaching out to people that I don't know. I used to be very friendly and I can talk to anyone, but for a while I've been like, I feel like I've drawn back from society, so now I'm being encouraged to find myself by being pushed into talking with people, just randomly, just saying hi and striking up a conversation. I used to be like that. I would just talk to anyone, and then after a while I just became really reclusive. But now I'm, it's like I'm being put out there now. So there was a lot of third eye spinning, crown spinning, and there's a lot of pressure in the head too. So, and I can feel other people's energy, and I can feel, like a lot of the thoughts that they have and things like that. So everything is very amplified, and I feel like, judging from what happened yesterday, everything is very accelerated. I feel better after the purge was finished, but I'm tired, and I feel like, my body took a lot of stress, so I have to cater to that today. Taking some herbs to calm my anxiety and calm down, and also probably eating more cooling food like fruits, because cooling food helps counter stress. Stress increases the heat in your body, so to counter that, it's helpful to eat cooling stuff. So fruits are generally cooling. Excuse me. So that is, yeah, to mention, now that I coughed, I have this throat chakra thing going on too. So my throat chakra is being balanced these days. Sometimes I have a mouth like Chrissy Teigen, so there's no breaks. So I have to really watch out for that at work. So I have to really like filter and think about what I say, because obviously I'm not at home. So that's another thing I'm learning, like communication. So I feel like October energy feels more liberating and more of like expansive energy. So September was like harmonizing, and this month it seems like expansive. It's like harmonizing is more like, let's say, mixing in a container. Now that mix is flowing out in different channels. That's how October feels like. If you can imagine that. So So that mix is now flowing out, and we're finding different paths. And intuition is very important, and it's the key, because we have been put through situations where we have this heightened intuition. Now we're on alert mode. We have learned to be present. We don't have these flighty thoughts anymore. We're trying to be more collected in our thought process. So now we are able to take these opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities coming. Like, I saw a dream 2 days ago, not yesterday night, but yeah, 2 days ago. And this was a dream of a lot of spiders, a lot of small spiders. So in your dream, if you see spiders, they represent opportunities. So if you kill the spider, that means you kill your opportunity. So that's one of the things to remember. So this opportunity, this one, it was like a lot of small spiders. So that shows that that showed me that, okay, there might be a lot of small opportunities coming. And it's not like, it doesn't have to be like, it's not financial. Sometimes it's just like opportunities to meet new people, to expand your network, things like that. Like yesterday, I was going to work in Uber, and I met this lady who is in the same area as I am, who is actually a teacher in a high school. And I was looking for people who work in schools, because I wanted to see if I can do some free counseling or hypnotherapy or anything like that for kids who are in need. So that was an opportunity. And through guidance, although things seem very chaotic, I can still get guidance when I need to, if you're like really tuned into that. So that's very helpful, because although it seems chaotic, it's like, if you're in a storm, an experienced captain is still able to steer the ship through that storm. So it's kind of like that, like you have gathered the experience, you have learned the lessons, now it's like you're putting it into practice. So yes, there's a storm out there sometimes, it just seems chaotic, but you're able to, using your skills, steer your ship safely across the storm. It's like that's what I'm feeling. So just remember to just pay attention and ask for guidance, and always be on top of your spiritual practices. That way you have a lot of enough spiritual energy and enough merits to get through difficult times. One of the examples would be meditating, praying, saying mantras, whatever that you use, pranayama, or whatever that you use to increase your spiritual energy. That's what I have for today, and I hope everyone will have a good rest of the week and a good weekend. I will talk to you next time. This is Madhu from AdiYogiAyurveda.